everybody. Erica. Welcome to Coffee and Cards. I'm Jennifer Merle Hampshire. And welcome also to Whispers in Ink for those that are new. I'm happy that you're here. And I'm super excited. Always excited to be here with you guys. I'm cleaning my glasses, you guys, because they were just disgusting. And, oh man, hang on. Put this in. Hopefully now you guys can hear me better. I almost forgot. All right, so now you guys should hear me without any problem. And I'm going to get my iPad set up because, you know, there's all the things to do, you guys. All the things. Let's see. We're going to, oh, there we go. And who's here? Good morning, Nancy and Paula. Hey, hey. Oh, you guys, today is the 17th and we've got 2 weeks to Halloween. I've been thinking, and I think over on the blog, we're going to do some 10 days, I'm not 100% positive, of Halloween. Just to give you some ideas and to showcase some fun projects that I've put together. Hey Sue, how are you? And so let me know what you guys think about that. Does that sound like a fun idea to you? If you don't know where my blog is, just do whispersandink.net and that'll take you there. Please sign up for the emails and that way then you can get my blog every day or just about every day. Let's see, what else did I have to, don't forget about the 15% off the DSP sale, and trying to think what else. What else am I forgetting? Oh, Stamp Camp, Monday, woohoo. So you don't want to miss that. We're doing a 6 holiday Stamp Camp, and we can social distance here. So just to let you know, hey, Erica, I was talking about you already. Because, squirrels, sorry you guys. Okay, so Joe's home this morning, you guys, and we just got done with breakfast, so I'm a little crazy. My tummy's full. Joe made fabulous. We had steak and eggs for breakfast. Yum. All right, so I'm going to switch the camera around and we're going so that you guys can see what I've got going on today. And, oh, good morning, Jan. So hang on one second. Let's see, how did we do? Oh, fabulous. All right. Turn you down just a little bit. Okay. So, everybody. Oh, Erica, it was really good. And trust me, we only had 1 egg because my chickens have been a little lazy these days. Coffee cheers, everybody. Oh, so you can see all the things we've got going on here. So you're going to want to grab your pencil and paper because so that you can take some notes. We're going to go with that. I'm going to walk you through what I've got here and then I'm going to show you the inspiration and then we're going to go from there. So this is, we've got, actually, I'm using parts of this whole entire suite. This is the Magic in This Night suite, the Designer Series paper or DSP. We've got the spider web embossing folder, and then we have the stamp set and the coordinating die cuts. I'll have all the information in the blog post, so no worries. And yes, I have this. We are going to use this. You guys, this is one of the new 3D embossing folders. So I am going to walk you through how to use it on the cut and emboss. Just so you know. All right. We're going to be using 2 coordinating designer series papers. And then I have basic gray. And you're like, basic gray, Jennifer, that's kind of dreary. Well, it's a little dreary here in Indiana today. So these, and we're going to be using a full sheet plus a half a sheet plus some scrap pieces. So that's what you're going to need. Plus I added in the layering ovals. Layering ovals, the number 151771. But here's my inspiration. Ooh, we've got people coming in. Hey, everybody. Please say hello so we know who's here. Good morning, Tammy. All right. So, good morning, Miss Lynn. This is my inspiration card. Now, the stamp set is retired, but every once in a while, you guys, we say, ooh, I got to hold on to that one so that I can recreate it. That's what I did with this one because, watch the fold. That's the fancy fold. Look, it's kind of like a little storybook, if you will, a pop-up kind of, Erica. And I thought that you would kind of enjoy this. Kind of cool, I think. Let's see. Sorry about that, you guys. My screen's jazzing up over here. All right, so this is why you guys want your piece of paper and a pencil so that you can write this down. All right. This is my inspiration card for what we're going to do today. I use this for my measurements, but I'm going to walk you through how to do the cuts for this. So you're going to need your Stampin' trimmer. Ooh, Erica's ready for writing. We're going to take our 8.5 by 11 piece of designer series cardstock, sorry, or 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and we're going to cut it at 5.5. Short at the top, 5.5. Save this because we're going to use this for later. Morning, Miss Kendra. All right, so the next thing, kitty fur, it's free. All right, we're going to open the arm of our trimmer. You guys, this goes, for those that don't know, this goes to 17 inches. Whew, love the Stampin' trimmer. All right. Now you want the long at the top. And here are, ooh, I wrote them down and where did they go? Okay, here they are. Because I don't want to jazz it up. 1/2 inch. 4 inches. And when I say 4 inches, you guys, you bring it to the 4-inch mark. And then we're going to use our lighter piece because that's our way to score. This dark one is our cutter. 4.5, and then 8 inches. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 scores on here, but then I need another piece. This piece is 5.5 by 8.5. And I want to cut this at 4 1/4, just like that. Save that, you need that. That's our other piece. Now, we're done with our trimmer for now. Actually, yeah, we're done with our trimmer for now. All right, so talk about all these scores on this piece. Oh, take a deep breath because it's all good. We're going to fold up on our scores, just like this. And here's where the magic happens, you guys. There is our pocket right there. All right, but first, I want to create that window section right here. Everybody with me so far? Give me thumbs up, guys. Everybody's good. Everybody's writing everything down. You guys are so quiet. It's kind of exciting. Oh, I see the thumbs up coming. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so here is the Stampin' Cut and Emboss. And the sides are up. I'm going to turn it this way so that you guys can see that the sides pop down. I love that it folds up for easy storage, you guys. And yes, this is the big Stampin' Cut and Emboss. Love, love, love. Erica's super excited because hers is on her way. And she'll be able to have one of her very, very own. All right. Paula says, keep going. Everybody's good so far. Okay. Now, when you get your Stampin' Cut and Emboss, it comes with plate number 1, plate number 2, plate number 3. Oh, Lynn says that she loves her cut and emboss. Hey, Vicky. And then plate number 4. Okay, these are the plates that come with it, and you actually get 2 of this plate. Oh, Erica's super excited. I added this plate. This is the magnetic plate, okay? And I use this for my cutting. You don't have to use it all the time. I'm a big fan of making sure that it stays where the die stays where I want it to go. Oh, yes, Sue. She's going to love it. She's super excited. All right, so I want to make sure that you guys can see what I'm doing, and you can. So I'm taking the largest oval from the layering ovals. And the reason I'm using this magnetic plate is because when I position this, I want it to stay put. And then there you go. Erica's going to get her magnetic plate next month. There you go. So you want to make sure that that oval is in the middle. Now, you guys, I thought it would be super duper cool if I used the stitched ovals, but that oval isn't big enough. But that's okay. Because, you know, we're doing Halloween and stitch stuff kind of looks like spider webs to me. So, but not going to be able to do that. So, we've got our acrylic plate up on the top. We're going to run this through just like this. Ugh. There we go. And here's the magic. This is one of my favorite parts. The magic part. There's where, and we've got that nice etched frame on there. I hope you guys can see that. So that'll be our window portion. We'll go back to, to our sample. Yes, Vicki, that is exactly correct. The magnetic plate replaces the bottom acrylic piece. Yes. So here's our sample. So here's where this falls. So we're in line. We're doing good for this one. All right. So save this. This will go in the bits and pieces container, you guys. We're not going to use it today, but we'll use it later. No worries. No trash. All right. So we're going to score on here. I want to make sure that everything lines up well, because here's where things start getting exciting. I'm still not going to adhere anything yet, you guys, because I want to be able to get this inside piece put on before I close this up. It's a lot easier working with this before you use your glue or your tear and tape here. All right, so next piece. Remember that piece that I cut off when I created this card base? That's the piece that I want. So we're gonna take that piece and we're going to bring our trimmer back in. And we're gonna do this at 5 1/4 because it doesn't need to go top to the bottom. So we're gonna cut that. Then, because I have my trimmer out, you guys, we're gonna cut some more pieces. So here's the question. Do we want the bats on the front? Or do we want, I think I want the spider web on the front, because we're gonna put the spider web inside. What do you guys think? Well, Erica, here's my tip. Erica's worried about putting the oval in the wrong panel. So if you think that it's always where that little score piece is, just that little 1/2 inch score, then you don't have to worry about putting the panel in the wrong place. If that's helpful. Okay? Spider webs on the front page. I completely agree. Completely agree. All right. So we're going to do, because, and here's the other thing, you guys, we're not doing our regular, for the inside, or for the front, I don't think we're going to do a regular piece. I think we're going to scale it down just a little bit. So I'm thinking that we're going to do, I think we're going to do a 3 1/2 by 4 1/2 piece for this. And then I have to move because I forgot to grab some paper. But I bet you guys can hear me like nobody's business still. Oop, that's what I need. I need that. And I'm looking in one of my drawers, you guys, because I need a blackberry piece. And none of those are going to be big enough. So, we have to grab a full piece. All right. So I grabbed a granny apple green. Oh yes, it's very windy out this morning. Yes, perfect. Oh, you're doing good, Lynn. Fabulous. Fabulous. All right, so this Blackberry Bliss is going to be our layer piece on this. So we're gonna cut, this one is 3, oh, I did 3 1/4. Then this should be 4 1/4. Oh, I love the blackberry. Love it. Okay, so this is going to be, and I'm glad I double checked our cuts here. 3 1/2 by 4 1/2 for our layering piece. Because when you layer, you add in, for the back layer, you add 1/4 inch. Now, you could also add, if you want less of a reveal here, you can add 1/8 inch. Not everybody likes working with 1/8 inch, so I like the bigger reveal anyways. So it's all good. And then we're gonna pull this in. There we go. And we're gonna do 1 1/2 piece on this. Remember our inspiration, that's our front. All right, now, so that's our front piece. Since we're doing the bats on the inside, I think the bats should be a full-on piece. So I'm thinking that we do, pay attention to your patterns here, you guys. That is key. I want my bats going the right way. So when you're cutting this, you want it to sit so when it opens, this is your pattern. You can see the pattern there. That should be all of the cuts. So I'll go through them again just so you guys can verify what you've got, okay? 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. This one is a 3 1/2 by 4 1/2. Now, if you wrote it down as 3 1/2 by 4 1/2, then just bump this one up to 3 3/4 to 4 3/4. It's all good. This one is, I want to say this was 5 inches. 1.5 by 1.5 by 5 1/4. And then this piece is 5 by 3 3/4. Let me double check that really quick. 3 3/4 by 5. 3 3/4 by 5. 3 3/4 by 5 for that one. There's all of our pieces. All right. Because we know that this is going on this, we're going to put this on. We're going to use our tape runner. Lickety splits. And I think I like that spider web part at the top. Perfect. Erica says she's got it. Very good. All right, this piece is going to go someplace else. So that's all the layering that we're going to do right now. Oh, have a crafty day to you too, Lynn. All right, so let's bring our card base back in because we want to talk about this inside piece, which is, wasn't it this piece? Where did I put it, you guys? It got buried? Nope, that's it. All right, so here's our inside piece. This was part of the cutoff piece, so I'll double check the measurements on this. This was 3 inches by 5 1/4. 3 inches by 5 1/4. And we're bringing the cut and emboss back in, you guys. And now I don't usually do this stuff in the video because it takes up a lot of time, but I wanted to walk you through how to build the sandwich, because sometimes building the sandwich is confusing. All right, so we're going to bring that cut and emboss back in. Now we don't need the magnetic plate this time, but we need this piece, the 4th piece, number 4. All right, and we're going to bring in our embossing folder, our little spider webs. Love it. And we're going to do spider webs on this layer piece. And I think, none of these spider webs are exactly where I want them to be, but that's okay, right? That's all right. We're gonna make it work. You put your piece wherever you want to see it. Excuse me, you guys. All right, you've got 1, 2, your pieces, and then this top, and then you run it through. Nope, sorry, I fibbed. I fibbed. We don't need 2. You just need 1, your embossing folder. See, even I get confused. And the 3D plate. That's what you need. All right. And I'm going to point something out to you guys. All right, there it's run through. And I'll do the big reveal in a second. But I want to show you something that is very, very helpful. On this plate 1, it shows you the different pieces. So Here's where the 3D embossing folders are, and see, I didn't look at the picture. It's the regular embossing folders that require that plate on the bottom, okay? And then when you're doing die cuts, you need all the pieces. So check the picture. It's a great guide. Oops, don't want to lose the pieces. Static electricity. All right, so here's the big reveal. Here's the embossing folder, and there are the spider webs. Can you see? I think you can. Oh, yes, you can. But Paula and Sue and Nancy, look what I have. Paula, did you, by the way, Paula, I'm missing 2 spritzer bottles. Did you, when you were here last, did you hawk them? Because I cannot find them. I had 2 brand new empty bottles and they disappeared. What did you do with them, Paula? All right, you guys, so I'm going to take this and I'm putting it, I use this chipboard piece, you guys, to do my shimmer spritzer spraying. And you just want to make sure your nozzle, I don't believe you, Paula says she didn't take it, but I don't believe you. And you just want to do your spritzing. All right, now this spritzer that I created, because I did add color to it, I put in, it had red in it, you can see, and I put in a drop of crumb cake to create more of a gray spider webby look. And there is water and alcohol in there, plus a little bit of the shimmer paint. Yes, exactly. See, Sue? There's going to be all sorts of shimmer on that. Now we're going to put it to the side, let it dry for a minute. I do a box too, but it's hard to do that on camera. I like this chipboard piece because, as you guys can see, this has had lots and lots of colors sprayed on it, and it doesn't matter. So that's all good. All right, now while we're letting our shimmer spritzer dry, we're going to stamp. Do some stamping, just like that. And we're gonna bring in, oh yes, Vicky, I do know that she is still looking for boxes, yes. All right, now, there are a couple of fun things that I wanted to show you guys. And we're gonna stamp first. And one of these, I'm gonna bring in our craft white because we're, going on with the theme here, you guys. Going on with the theme. So we're gonna use our craft white, and oh my gosh, Kim's not here to remind me. I gotta remember to let this dry first before I go ahead and cut it out. It is such a cute set. So open if you dare. And I know Kendra loves Halloween. So I'm super excited about that. So we're going to use this. Now, here's the question. Here is the question. Trying to figure out, and I think on the inside, I think we're going to do this one. And I think we're going to do it full. Oh yeah, that was nothing but crooked today, you guys. Wow. Good morning, Miss Elizabeth. We'll talk to you later, Jan. Thanks for popping in, honey. Now, can you guys see where that went? How fun is that? It's still a little tacky, but we're going to do some cutting really quickly. Super quick. Super quick. All right. The Open If You Dare. And here's where the fun part begins, you guys. To me, this die cut looks like a tombstone when you do it that way. Is anybody else with me on this? Oh yeah, Jennifer, you gotta put the plates in here. All right, there we go. So there's that. We're making spooky cards today, Elizabeth. Catch this. There we go. So we're going to do the Open If You Dare in a tombstone shape. And it was still wet, so we have to be sure to use the other side. All right. And then we're going to cut out this There Is Magic in This Night with the full die. And make sure it's, because I stamped it crooked, make sure that it's sitting straight, which is the bonus of if you stamp it first, you guys. Yeah, Sue agrees. I agree. Totally agree. Total tombstone. Definitely. All right. So we've got that, and we've got that. 2 sentiments. And then I'm thinking that I know that that fits in there, but I'm not sure if I like it just the top portion. Although, same thing. I think we're going to try this, you guys. We're going to give this a shot, and we're going to see what it looks like for the inside sentiment on the spider webs. If we don't like it, guess what? We don't have to use it. All right, put this down again. All right, so here's this now. Oh, we got to take a deep breath because I need to stamp this one. And this is why, you guys, this is why you stamp first. Because if you mess it up, although I could still flip it over. Have a great day, Elizabeth. Ooh, look at that. Perfect. All right. So there we go. Now we have all our sentiment pieces. Let's put this puppy together, you guys. Inside, we're going to have our spooky spider webs. And for this, you guys, I am going to use my multi-glue. And you definitely want to make sure that the corners are closed. All right. And we're going to put this inside here. Just like that. And then in the middle, we're going to put our Happy Halloween, and we're going to put it on dimensionals. But you guys got to remember that white, because it's craft ink, it takes a while to dry. So you don't want to stick your finger in it because you'll smudge your stamp. So I'm carefully, and don't flip it over because you'll do the same thing. And we're going to put this in the middle. Just like that. Now, Now we're going to do the gluing of this panel piece. So you want to put glue just on here. And you guys, don't go super crazy because it's going to ooze out all over the place. You want to fold this over. And you want it on that second score, okay? And fold that down, and then there's our panel. Just like this. All right, and this is there we go. Here's where that extra piece, remember I had that 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch piece. That's where this is gonna go. That's gonna create our card front. Kim, I was talking about you earlier. And it was good stuff, I promise. All right. So we're doing a fun fold today, Kim, just to kind of get you caught up a little bit. Here is the fold, just like that. Now, let's decorate our front and then we'll put it on. Oh yeah, like you were worried. I would surely hope not. All right, so we're gonna put our panel, our Granny Apple Green panel here. And this one, you guys, you can use your tape runner. Whoops. There we go. What the heck? Apparently I didn't roll it up. There we go. This one we're going to put here. Just like that. This we're going to put on with dimensionals. Hey Trisha, how are you doing today, honey? All right, so there's this piece. We're working on a fancy fold, Trisha. You're going to want to catch the replay. This one's a good one. Because I give you all the measurements, honey. All right, so here is our card front, just like that. And the open if you dare is going to be here. And you guys, I think that needs to be up on dimensionals. But you know what else I think? I think, let me find it, hold on. I gotta find it. Oh, no. Here it is, here it is, here it is. Gonna grab my sponge and my Whisper Whites. And I'm gonna sponge just the sentiment piece. Remember, that's going to, because it's the craft ink, just another reminder that it's going to stay wet. So here's your open if you dare. And we're not done with this front, you guys, but I want to get the basic parts of this put together, okay? Because pretties are always last. All right. Now, the next thing I want to do is, oh, this piece, Sue, sorry about that. I almost missed that. This piece is your card front size, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And you're going to put your glue on this piece so that you don't over glue. And this is another piece, you guys. You want to use either your multi-glue or your tear and tape, or actually, I should have tried the Stampin' Seal Plus. I just got that and I haven't tried it yet. All right, so here's our card front. Just like that, our card front. So we open it here. Here's where the bats are gonna go. And I made that a little bit too wide, not thinking about this extra piece here. So we're gonna have to take a 1/2 inch off of this. So now this piece, this bat piece, you guys, so that you can mark your measurements, is now 3 1/4 still by the 5 inches. 3 1/4 by 5 for the inside layering piece. And you want to do a big piece here, you guys, because you want to I don't want to say you want you can't get rid of this unless you add another piece, but it kind of disguises it and draws your eye to something else. So, which is why you want to put a bigger panel here. Just like our sample. Here's our sample. I did a big piece on there. All right. And this piece, I'm just going to do with my Stampin' Seal. And we're going to put it in the middle. Just like this. And then this piece will fit in here. There is magic in this night, is what it says. And this piece, you guys, you do not want to put on dimensionals because it'll get in the way of closing this. You want to keep this inside panel pretty flat. So we're just going to do that. Put that in the middle. Actually, I think we're going to put this more towards the bottom because I have a plan. I have a plan. All right. What you guys don't see is the 500 million little pieces that I have in this container. All right, so here is the basic of our card. Okay. Here's our front. Open if you dare. And then here's the inside of our card. We've got the bats on this side. We've got the spider webs with the Happy Halloween on that side. And that is the basic part of the card. Okay? Oh, I see it jumping around. Everybody with me so far? I hope. Oh, I'm loving that. Loving it. I don't know where that got us a little rhinestone on it, but it did. And then we've got some bats. And I have some black glimmer bats that we'll put on the front. What are you thinking about that? Pull out your black dimensionals, you guys, because you're going to want to use the dark ones. Sue, there is an overlap here. You could do it this one, there isn't an overlap. I like it with the overlap because with it being this thick, it makes it easier to open it. And when I did that card, when I tweaked it for the for when I created it so that this flap is bigger. It's much easier to figure out where this goes with that overlapping like this. Okay. Black dimensionals. I have a brand new package, you guys. Did you guys know that you get both minis and regular size dimensionals in black, in the black dimensional part? Love that. Both the minis and the regulars. And you get 2 of each. Hey, Heather. All right, Erica, are you good? Following along okay there, sister? I'm going to be honest with you guys too. This one is not an easy mailer. Okay, so if you're mailing cards, this one's going to cost you some extra money, you guys. I personally don't care, but I do know that that matters to some people. Yeah, now trying to recreate. Well, Erica, you know how to get a hold of me. It's all good. Yeah, this one's going to cost some extra cash. There's our... Oh... I think on this one I should have pulled out the full-size black ones too. All right. Full-size black ones. You guys, I think I need to take a minute and take a swig of coffee. Or a swig of water. Ooh, I have something to share with you guys. Super excited. That's all right, Erica. Hey, you guys, look what I got. This is a metal Stampin' Up tumbler that I just got in the mail on Thursday. Even comes with the metal straw. Love it. Love it. Love it. So fun. Bye, Sue. Thanks for joining in, honey. All right, so see, this is always where the struggle. Here we go. No, I think it needs to go. There we go. All right, so there's our front. Now, I do have some more goodies. I do have a spider. I did cut out the spider. And we're going to put her on the inside. I'm going to put her with a little dab of glue. Put her down there. And I think I'm going to have this one going to look like it's coming out of the card, you guys, see? And then I had this little sparkly one. I know, Erica, I'm telling you. You guys, Erica loves green, and she's been buying some paper, but she hasn't bought the Granny Apple Green paper yet. I like these little baby bats, you guys, but you have to cut the even the mini dimensionals in half for these little baby bats. There you go. Oh my goodness. I'm loving this, you guys. What do you think? Good? We'll put a bat over here, and then I think we're good. So don't be, I guess the moral of the story is don't be afraid to cut them up. Even the mini ones, it's all good. All right, so here's the card today, you guys. We got a little black glimmer paper. We've got some Granny Apple Green paper. This is the Magic in This Night paper with the coordinating stamp set and die cuts. And then you open this card up, And just like magic, uh-oh, my bat is being ornery. I used glue instead of a glue dot. There we go. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so happy that you joined me. If you're catching the replay, go ahead, do hashtag replay so that I know that you're here. Because, oh my gosh, you guys, I forgot to tell you in the beginning. Look at all these prizes that are ready to go out. Sue Kramer, Kendra, Jan Blather, I have a pack for you. Kim, yours are still here. Am I mailing yours? More prizes, you guys. Oh my goodness, it's so fun. Thank you guys. I hope you have a great day today. And of course, have a great day getting crafty. I'll see you on Tuesday, 10:30 Central. Bye, guys.